Hey there, let's jump right into this explainer. We're going to unpack exactly why your fat loss hits an absolute wall after 3 weeks, and more importantly, how you can biohack your way out of it using 11 specific testosterone-boosting foods. I mean, we've all been there, right? You're super motivated, doing everything perfectly, and then, boom, nothing. Zero scale movement. Well, today we're popping the hood on your metabolism. We're going to arm you with the exact grocery list you need to literally force your body to keep changing. So why does the scale just stop moving after 21 days? You know the drill. You start a diet, hit the gym, you're eating clean, and then right around week 3, your progress completely freezes. You're left standing there wondering, what the heck went wrong? You look in the mirror and it's like your reflection hasn't changed a bit since last Monday. Look, if you've been struggling with that stubborn, skinny fat physique, it is insanely frustrating to feel like you're doing absolutely everything right, but getting zero results.
And honestly, for so many guys, the timeline of frustration goes exactly like this. Week 1, it feels like pure magic. The weight just falls off. Week 2, you're still seeing steady progress. But by week 3, wham, you hit a concrete brick wall. If we could somehow peel back your skin and look inside, you'd realize pretty quickly that this isn't a lack of willpower on your part. Not at all. It's actually your own biology actively fighting back against all your hard work.
So, to fix this, here's our game plan for today. 1, we'll look at the weight loss wall. 2, breaking the metabolic lock. 3, the hormone connection. 4, those 11 testosterone-boosting foods. And 5, building your master plan.
All right, jumping right into section 1, the weight loss wall, and exactly why your body fights back.
Okay, so the absolutely crucial thing to understand here is something called metabolic adaptation. Basically, your body acts like a highly tuned survival machine. You got to remember, over millions of years, we've evolved to protect ourselves from starving to death. So when you stay in a calorie deficit, your body eventually gets the hint and slows its metabolism way down to conserve your fat stores. Plus, think about it. As you lose even a little bit of weight, your physically lighter body simply requires less energy to move around.
And man, this completely explains the mystery of stubborn belly fat. See, your midsection is absolutely packed with what are called alpha receptors, which essentially lock fat inside. This is totally different from the beta receptors in places like your arms or face that release fat super easily. Think of it like this. Beta receptors act like a key opening up the fat cells to burn energy, but those alpha receptors, they're a heavy-duty lock telling your lower belly fat to hold on for dear life.
Which brings us to section 2, breaking the metabolic lock. Let's look at 5 steps to bypass this plateau.
To get past this, you really need to deploy these 5 behavioral steps. First up, if you've been stalled out for 2 weeks, your old deficit isn't a deficit anymore. You got to adjust your calories down by another 200 to 300. Step 2, eat way more protein. Step 3, swap out that high-stress, intense cardio for about 10,000 to 12,000 steps of walking. Why? Because too much intense cardio spikes your cortisol, and that literally signals your body to store belly fat. Step 4 is prioritizing 7 to 9 hours of sleep to preserve your muscle. And finally, step 5, lift heavy compound movements, like squats, to completely bypass that metabolic slowdown.
Now, going back to step 2 for a second, protein is incredibly powerful because it has this massive thermic effect. That means your body literally burns up to 30% of those calories just in the digestion process alone, all while boosting satiety hormones like GLP-1 to keep you full. Honestly, it's your absolute secret weapon against those brutal late-night cravings that usually sabotage your progress once that initial motivation starts to wear off.
All right, moving on to section 3, the hormone connection, from metabolism to testosterone. Look, overcoming metabolic adaptation definitely paves the way, but supercharging your testosterone levels, that is the ultimate weapon to make sure you're actually building muscle while burning off that stubborn fat. If your diet looks like a kid's shopping list, just packed with junk food and sugar, you are literally starving your body of the raw nutrients it desperately needs to produce this vital hormone. And that leads us perfectly into section 4, 11 testosterone-boosting foods. Let's build your dietary arsenal.
So we can break our 11 cheat code foods down into 3 super easy to digest grocery lists. We've got seafood and meats, produce and greens, and pantry and sweets. We're going to walk through exactly why every single one of these items belongs in your kitchen, like right now.
Starting off with meats, you're going to want fatty fish. Think sardines or mackerel instead of that low-quality farm-raised salmon, which, let's be real, is often swimming in things you really don't want to think about. Next up, oysters. Yeah, I know they kind of look like ocean boogers, but they absolutely flood your body with zinc, and zinc literally blocks the enzyme that converts your testosterone into estrogen. Finally, grab some high-quality beef. It gives you a massively superior testosterone to cortisol ratio, meaning more muscle-building hormones and way fewer stress hormones.
Now, when it comes to produce, check this out. The research is just staggering. Drinking pomegranate juice can increase your testosterone levels by 24%. 24%! All while actively fighting inflammation. So, instead of chugging down those sugary energy drinks, a glass of pomegranate juice gives you a huge antioxidant boost, actually improves your mood, and delivers the perfect carbs for your post-workout recovery.
Right alongside those pomegranates, you absolutely need onions. Why? Because they signal your body to produce LH, or luteinizing hormone. And here's the deal. No LH means zero signal for your body to create testosterone. Period. You also need leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. These are absolutely packed with magnesium to fight off the oxidative stress that slowly but surely tanks your hormone levels as you get older. Seriously, guys, eat your greens, or you're going to have to deal with the biological consequences.
Okay, take a look at this massive jump. Studies have actually shown up to a 98% increase in free testosterone after just 8 weeks of consuming our very first pantry item, fenugreek. I mean, the supplement industry absolutely hates this stuff because it actually works and it costs almost nothing. You can cook with it like a spice or even just steep the seeds into a tea.
Rounding out the rest of the pantry, along with fenugreek, we have dark chocolate, specifically the 80% cacao or higher stuff, to help lower cortisol. Then we've got local raw honey. This actually protects your testosterone-producing cells from converting to estrogen. We also have whole eggs. Guys, please stop throwing away the yolk. The yolk contains the crucial cholesterol your body literally uses as a building block to manufacture testosterone. And finally, ginger. It's got powerful aphrodisiac properties and helps regulate your blood sugar, which indirectly supports your overall hormone health. Finally, let's wrap this up with Section 5, building your master plan to outsmart your biology.
So the biggest, most crucial takeaway from all our sources today is this. While those flashy supplement pills with crazy names like Test Booster X9000 might look tempting, real, targeted foods are scientifically proven to be your absolute best weapon against biological sabotage. Like I said before, you simply cannot out-supplement a diet that looks like a child's shopping list.
Now that you've got the 5 behavioral steps to break that metabolic lock, and you know the exact 11 testosterone-boosting foods to optimize your hormones, how are you going to use this strategy? Take this knowledge right to the grocery store. The only question left to answer today is, are you going to let some ancient survival mechanism dictate your modern physique, or are you ready to eat to evolve?